Hey, it's Kix Brooks. I'm probably best known as part of the country band Brooks and Dunn.
I've been riding on this bus for a long time. I'm just a freaking gypsy. I can't help myself. I'm kind of looking for a new adventure.
And if there's one thing I love as much as music, it's a great steak.
What up, Big Mama?
Heck, I raise my own cattle. And now I'm thinking about maybe opening my own steakhouse. So I'm getting back on the road to do my research.
There's not a town out there that doesn't have a steakhouse they're not proud of. I'm gonna go find them. You wanna go with me? Let's do it.
I want a few good friends.
That's the country right there, Hoss. Oh, yeah. Woo! That's what I was hoping for.
Steak and pour some wine.
Now you're showing off.
I just want the best of
Want some? Sorry, I don't think there's enough.
However much you think? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm a crazy fool like this, that I just want the best of everything.
Oh, that's my hillbilly way of saying I'm hungry.
Everybody knows the Midwest is known for their cattle farming. So first up, we're heading to Chicago for three very different steak experiences.
Been on the Chicago River, man. This couldn't be any more romantic. And if a dude was gonna bring a girl to a steak dinner, I think this is where he might be hanging out. They call this place the Chicago Cut.
In the short 5 years it's been open, Chicago Cut has made a name for itself as one of the city's best. They showcase classics like high-end steak and eggs and inventive twists like lobster escargot, a play on escargot.
They have the best quality meat in the city.
Even better is they don't say no to anyone. You want dinner for brunch? You got it. You want brunch for dinner? No problem. But the coolest thing about this place is their dry aging room and on-site butchering. That's right, every steak is cut just hours before being served. And the boss of the kitchen is Chef Joseph Rizzo.
What are you gonna make for us tonight, Joseph?
Today we're gonna start out making our surf and turf lobster Benedict.
We're about to turn Eggs Benedict on its head here. Classic Benedict has an English muffin, ham, and poached egg topped with hollandaise. But we're swapping out the ham for a prime filet and baby chick Maine lobster.
So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my eggs poaching. Next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our prime filet and we're gonna throw it on our broiler right over here.
All right.
We're gonna take our English muffin and throw it on the cooler side of the broiler, let it toast up really quick.
That's what you call a $100,000 toaster right there.
We're also gonna get our hash brown going in a nice hot pan with some clarified butter.
Got a muffin in a $100,000 oven.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget about that,
Let me
Joseph.
take my muffins out.
I don't know how this kitchen made it without me so long. Look at those little poached eggs. Man, they did so good.
Can I add our lobster meat?
I lived in Maine for a while. Said I'd never eat another lobster. I'm a liar.
I add a little salt and pepper. Hash browns are done. So there's our surf part. There's the surf.
That's right.
2 poached eggs go right on top. Hollandaise on top. Little paprika to garnish.
Paprika, that's beautiful.
Chopped parsley.
That is a serious breakfast right there.
And I just love that I can get this at any time of the day.
You mind if I take a shot at this?
Absolutely, 100%.
All right.
Enjoy.
Man, I love hollandaise sauce. I could eat it every day. I wouldn't fit in these pants, though.
So what do you think?
Delicious.
That filet on there isn't as salty as ham usually is. Nice balance.
I gotta hit this lobster over here. I'm gonna ruin the whole package.
Wow, the yolk with the lobster and hollandaise is so rich and creamy.
I've eaten a lot of Benedict. I've never eaten it on lobster before. Oh, what a great combo. You guys having a good time?
This is probably one of the best meals I've ever had. Very consistent, very amazing. It just flows really well.
No whining tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sending nothing
We'll
back.
drink our wine. So, did I hear a rumor that you have got a Cajun ribeye here?
Yes.
No, I'm from Louisiana. I am. As you say Cajun ribeye, I'm interested. Let's do it.
So what we have here is our 35-day dry-aged USDA prime ribeye. 24 ounces, bone in.
It's a beauty.
We go old-fashioned. We just use 2 large forks and just poke as many holes in it as possible.
Now,
So then we go into our spice mix over here.
Their rub contains classic Cajun spices like paprika, dark and light chili powder, oregano, and thyme.
Going ahead again and stabbing it a little more to get
all
those
the good
spices deep inside.
So you're basically injecting this steak with this rub, poking that fork in there.
Yes.
After that, it goes into a blend of garlic, Spanish onions, canola oil for about 48 hours to marinate, which will break down the meat and make it tender.
Then this is what your finished product will look like after 48 hours.
All right.
It's gonna season with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
And go straight onto our broiler again, 1,200 degrees. For medium rare, it's about 4 to 5 minutes on each side.
It's been in this rub 2 days, and he's still gonna put salt and pepper on top of it because that is what's called a chef twitch. I bet you salt and pepper your bed before you get in it at night.
I'm gonna go check on our steak flipper.
All right. Wow, that is a beauty.
Cajun ribeye.
This sucker has been stabbed 200 times. I'm not surprised. It is cooked to perfection.
There is so much heat and spice in that meat. Poking those holes really makes a difference.
So it tastes like down home Louisiana spices?
Oh, yeah. Just what we were hoping for. A hillbilly singer come and screw our dinner up. What are you eating for a steak?
I have the Cajun ribeye. It's incredible.
Of all the places in Chicago you guys could have come for dinner tonight, why would you come here to Chicago Cut?
The location, the scenery, you can see the buildings. It's just cool.
This place is doing everything right. From breakfast to dinner, it's no surprise they're packed day and night. Now, when we come back, we're going south of the equator without even leaving the Windy City.
The best of everything.
We want to have friends and family come, have a big, big celebration in upstate New York.
Very festive, huh?
Yes.
And we hope you like your turkey.
You gave me an American passport without asking me if I ever cooked a turkey.
With a Tuscan twist.
It's like our marriage. Yes!
Music for my ears. Sounds like the wine is good too on that end of the table, huh?
I'm so happy you're doing this with me.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
Extra Virgin, a Tuscan Thanksgiving special. Next Sunday night at 8.
You've done some things right, but it's not enough.
The customers seem to like it.
What customers? The place is empty. What I propose is to make over your dish. This is delicious. So remember what this restaurant was. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Oh my God!
A new season, Restaurant Redemption. All new Tuesday at 10. Cooking Channel. Stay hungry.
With diabetes, it's tough to keep life balanced. I don't always have time to eat like I should. That's why I like Glucerna shakes. They have slowly digestible carbs to help minimize blood sugar spikes.
Glucerna, the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
We carry more than 150 years of dedication and possibility. We carry the raw materials that build homes, create skylines, and power entire cities. We carry the goods that feed and comfort millions. And everywhere we go, we also carry a nation's pride. On the side of our locomotives, Union Pacific, building America.
Today, Haley is refusing to wear pants. But she did feed herself a lunch with protein, grains, and a side of veggies. Mission accomplished.
Graduates' little entrees. Growing up, Gerber.
Your mission? A homemade dinner in 30 minutes. Go. Your method? New Campbell soups for easy cooking. Helping you cook recipes like speedy sausage rigatoni in just 30 minutes. Dinner accomplished. Try New Campbell soups for easy cooking.
Let Quicken Loans help you save your money with a mortgage that's engineered to amaze.
Thanks, Gene. Every time a bargain trash bag breaks, you throw your money away. Bargain bag users go through 60 more bags a year than Glad users. Glad, strength that saves.
Introducing a delicious new way to get the snacks you love. America's Favorites presents Ready-to-Go Snacks. Relax with mouth-watering Munchies cheddar cheese crackers filled with peanut butter. Maybe you want something sweet. Treat yourself to the fresh from the oven taste of Grandma's red velvet cookies, frosted with rich, creamy icing. Snack on what you want, when you want, with new ready-to-go snacks, packed just for you. Look for the blue arrow in the cookie cracker aisle.
We're on a mission to see the best steakhouses across America. We're still here in Chicago, headed from the city's rising star to a whole different thing.
It's called Z451. It's not your typical menu. You walk in this place, you pay one time, and then you can, like, eat anything in there. It's all laid out for you. This is gonna be fun. Let's check it out.
Z451 is a Brazilian-inspired steakhouse where you get a unique personal dining experience with chefs constantly dropping by the table to offer new selections of freshly cooked meat. Some of their most popular selections here are a sour cherry duck breast, a stunning pork belly, and their signature dessert, bread pudding.
I just like the fact that you can take as big a portion or as small a portion as you like. When you're like, yeah, I want more of that pork belly. That was super delicious.
And running the show is Chef Michael McDonald, who just happens to be a local boy.
So what are we gonna cook tonight?
All right, we're gonna start off with our Wagyu brisket. We're gonna put a coffee chili rub on it. Take about 2 cups of coffee. This is our chili spice. This is our smoked paprika, kosher salt, cracked black pepper, and then some brown sugar. We just wanna mix that up.
Looks like some high-end barbecue to me.
Gonna rub it all over. Both sides. Then we're gonna put this baby on the rack.
That's a beauty.
We're gonna take this back and smoke this baby all night long, 200 degrees.
I love smoking stuff, and there's something about the surprise in the morning. On a brisket, 200, you're getting a nice cook. That's the kind of thing you love, pulling out and seeing what's happening. Look at that,
All
baby.
right,
so there's the beast, huh?
This is the beast after cooking all night long. We carve this up.
Look at the marble on that. I mean, that's got to have a lot of flavor.
It's super
marble
flavorful.
means fat, and fat means flavor.
We're gonna trim it up in bite-sized pieces like that, and we're just gonna shingle the brisket onto the cedar.
Could I do something just for an experiment? Could I taste a piece before you put it on the grill? And then I'd like to taste it, you know, after you do it. Yeah, so I can see what that cedar actually does. That's my hillbilly way of saying I'm hungry. What a good piece of meat. All that marble in there. Some people just want everything lean, but for real meat eaters, this is really what you're looking for.
If you want to help out, we're gonna drizzle with a little bit of barbecue sauce, not too much.
Going in.
You think? Oh no.
You digging this?
It's impressive.
Are we going to the fire?
We're going to the fire.
Nice. Has this ever gotten out of hand?
Oh, we've lost a few planks,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't consider that out of hand. Oh!
Woo! That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, we're on fire. Look at them both blowing over there. Yeah, this never gets out of control.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beauty. Can I pick one of those off of there?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That cedar gives it such a great smokiness. I may start setting all my food on fire.
What are you eating? I have my community fork here. I'm just kind of raiding the place. What?
Yes, please.
That looked like a brontosaurus thing or something. And this guy can deal with just about any kind of piece of meat. This is a bottom sirloin, right?
Check it out.
Now, it's not as tender a piece of meat.
If we ate it just like this off the grill, it'd be tough.
Yeah.
For our next dish, Chef Michael makes a marinade of parsley, garlic, salt, pepper, onions, mayo, Greek yogurt, and buttermilk, which has lactic acid that'll tenderize the meat as it sits in the mix for 48 hours.
Bottom sirloin goes in.
She's down in there, and we'll...
I'll see you in 2 days. Okay?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm hoping we got some kind of time machine here so that I'll get to eat this tonight.
48 hours has elapsed.
Right.
Thanks for coming back.
Whew. What happens with that?
I'm gonna put it in there. And I took the liberty of giving you one if you want to practice. You got a little one here, okay? If you want.
That's pretty funny, Michael. Thanks for. Don't think I can't do this. Let's go. Let's skewer this baby up. You better hurry up. I'm almost done.
I know. Well,
I feel pretty good about it.
all right. I'm gonna show you how to put it on a rotisserie, okay? So what you wanna do is take it, say swing in, so no one like gets stuck.
Got it.
Put it in the hole.
Uh-huh.
Put it on the rest.
Got it.
Boom.
I can do this. You ready? Swing in! How'd I do?
I said we're busy tonight, right?
Okay, I'm gonna try. Here we go. Swinging! That's my favorite part. How long does it take it to cook like that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
The outside's gonna be ready.
Yeah.
And then after we serve the outside, cook it some more. Then the next stage is ready.
Oh, I see. So you're like cutting and serving
Cut
and this.
serve,
yeah.
So
Sorry, let me go get mine while you're doing that. Yep.
Yeah.
Show me what you're doing here.
Got little tongs, and I'm gonna slice it, and you just grab it as it comes off.
All right, come on.
Look at that.
Oh, look
how
at
juicy that is.
Ooh, that's nice.
What do you think?
Oh, man. Dude, that's delicious. That rub's fantastic. I mean, it's got a good salty flavor. What a great marinade that is, too, man. My own special version that I cook myself on my own special skewer. Pretty dang good, too. Mom, aren't you proud? I think that looks kind of like the one I cooked, doesn't it? Yeah, give that a shot.
Oh, yeah. That's really good. You made this?
I did. I feel good about it.
I've been to Rio with Brazilian steakhouses, and this really, really compares. Great atmosphere. The meat is amazing, and I would definitely come back.
Z451 may not be a traditional American steakhouse, but lots of happy people living here, no doubt. When we come back, we're headed to a top-rated Chicago icon that just celebrated 25 years. Must be doing something right.
The best of everything.
Here are some tips for how to set up an amazing kids' table that'll keep even this guy busy. I love to start with brown craft paper because it protects your table. I love to use painter's tape to section off areas for each kid. That way there's no fighting. Everybody gets to have their own section. Markers, write all over it, and let the kids have some fun while they're there. Stickers are super fun too, and you don't normally let kids do this at any other table. Try putting out some disposable cameras. At the end of the night, you'll get some really funny pictures.
We have these edible cupcake centerpieces. Kids at home, I want you to eat these frostings side down. We also got a kid's scorpion bowl right here, frozen strawberries and soda, blend it up. Raise your hand if you would like to eat some of this.
It's strawberry.
All right, well done. 1, 2, 3, go.
Get in the know with Good to Know at cookingchanneltv.com/goodtoknow.
Okay, who wants sweet rolls?
Oh, I do.
Thanks, Carol.
Everybody loves the sweet, fluffy deliciousness of King's Hawaiian bread.
I am totally blind. I lost my sight in Afghanistan, but it doesn't hold me back. I go through periods where it's hard to sleep at night and stay awake during the day.
Non-24 is a circadian rhythm disorder that affects up to 70% of people who are totally blind. Talk to your doctor about your symptoms and learn more by calling 844-844-2424 or visit my24info.com.
Wearing glasses with just any progressive lenses? See the difference with Verilux, the only progressive lens brand with lenses designed using wave technology. Enjoy smooth transitions and sharp vision. Never compromise. Ask your eye care professional for Verilux.
Natrol, a healthy family.
There's a new kind of juice made from whole fruits, vegetables, and ice. Before Nutrininja, blenders left you with a gritty paste. Juicers made warm juice, leaving out valuable fiber and nutrition. Nutrininja gives you 100% of the fruits and vegetables. You get a smooth, cool super juice filled with vitamins, fiber, and natural goodness. Nutrininja extracted juice made from whole fruits and vegetables is healthy fuel your body craves. Nutrininja, also available on Ninja Professional Blending Systems.
We love
Chocolatey,
creamy with a little something extra.
deliciousness.
Cookies
Or almonds.
yumminess. Hershey's is mine.
Yours, our chocolate.
My mother made the best toffee in the world. It's delicious. So now we've turned her toffee into a business. My goal was to take an idea and make it happen. I'm Janet Long, and I formed my toffee company through LegalZoom. I never really thought I would make money doing what I love.
We created LegalZoom to help people start their business and launch their dreams. Go to LegalZoom.com today and make your business dream a reality. At LegalZoom.com, we put the law on your side.
At Zulily.com, women are discovering something new every day.
Zulily has an amazing selection.
You will find the cutest outfits for a fraction of the price.
We typically offer 100 new sales events each day, so there's always something special to discover, all at prices up to 70% off. And our mobile apps make it easy to shop on the go.
I know that if I find something on Zulily, I better grab it right away or it'll be gone.
Now it's your turn. Discover new selections and unbeatable savings. Shop Zulily.com and start saving today.
Most of my days start off with picking out a record and then perusing my notebooks to look for an old or a new recipe that I want to explore. I can look at something and say, I can make that again that same way, but I think I can make it differently now and I can make it better. Part of being a chef is paying attention to everything that you do. The details are what matters. The Art Institute gave me the foundation, but it was up to me to take that foundation and to turn it into my passion and into my career and into my love.
We're back in Chicago from a South American influenced joint to a city mainstay.
When you say steakhouse in Chicago, this is the one people are almost always going to mention. Gibson's Steakhouse. Now, this is great old school steak. Nothing frou-frou here, folks. A good drink, good friends, and something good to eat. So we're going to go see how it's done.
There's not a chance you'll leave Gibson's hungry. They serve a 2-pound, twice-baked potato, classic shrimp cocktail, and an extra-large surf and turf that will blow your mind.
The best steak in the city. We've tried a lot of steakhouses in Chicago, but we always come back to Gibson's.
Overseeing Gibson's top-notch kitchen is accomplished corporate executive chef Randy Wadner. He's been here for over 8 years and really knows his steak.
I'm going to come out of the code here if you don't mind. We're going to get down to business and see how this world-famous steak is cooked.
This is our signature steak. It's a 22-ounce bone-in Gibson's Prime Angus. And Gibson's Prime Angus is our own designation with the USDA. So we basically have our own cattle.
All of Gibson's steaks are treated to a 45 to 50-day wet age.
So what I'm doing here is taking a little bit of corn oil, a little bit of our Gibson's roasting salt. That's it. The corn oil helps really get that heat going and gets that char crust.
That's all you're going to do?
That's it. We're going to go right to the broiler.
Let's throw him on the grill. I'm ready.
There we go.
Man.
You can see as soon as we put it on there, what's it been, 10 seconds? And
Yeah.
it's on the bubble?
How hot is it?
It's 1,800 degrees right at the burner.
1,800 degrees in there. Like my little old cooker's doing 400 or something.
Gibson's worked with their manufacturer to develop a specialized broiler that uses infrared technology to deliver extremely high heat.
What a great-looking crust that's putting on there, huh?
It really works well.
So you're going to flip that baby now, huh?
Yep.
I mean, this steak is cooking fast.
Oh, a steak like this, 22-ounce, probably take about 8 minutes for medium rare. It's quick. It's really quick.
No kidding.
We partner with the greatest butchers. We inspect every single steak that comes in the door.
You can't make a hit record if you got a bad song. You got to start out with a great piece of meat.
When the steak on the plate, it's got to be the best steak.
I get it.
You can see this beautiful crust.
Oh, look at that. Get that great char on the outside, something yummy on the inside. I'm just guessing.
That's all we do. We don't put any au jus. There's no garnish. That is the garnish.
Oh, look at that. Get some of that good crust there.
Yeah.
A little fat on there for flavor. It tastes like this steak has been seasoned for days. And that's it. Man, that's what happens when you do it right with the right piece of meat. And this steak is unbelievably tender. Man, what a great piece of meat. You don't mind if I just have one more, do you?
Have another piece.
Oh, yeah. So what do you got going here? Looks like bone-in ribeye?
This is a Chicago cut, perfect char, so it's just heaven.
There's nothing like Gibson steaks.
Honest to God.
You have no idea how wonderful it is.
You know what? I do have an idea, because I was just in the kitchen cooking one of those.
Were ya, huh?
What's the best way to finish a great steak dinner?
Maybe with a little chocolate cake, huh?
This is our signature meaning of life, big cake. By the time we're done with this, it's roughly about 50 pounds.
The cake weighs 50 pounds?
It's big.
I mean, this thing won't fit in an airplane hangar.
So what we have here is a chocolate cake. We've got a little bit of citrus simple syrup.
Very cool.
All right, next up, we've got the raspberry jam. Now we pipe a little bit of chocolate mousse.
Only 49 pounds to go, Randy.
Then we load it with bananas. So we take our next layer, give it a good squeeze. A little more citrus simple syrup.
More raspberry jam. I see a pattern developing here as well. Let me guess. You're gonna roll some chocolate mousse in here, aren't you? I got an idea. Let's put some bananas in there.
This baby's a serious cake. 5 layers and weighing in at 9 pounds a slice. This is a beast.
There you go. That's your capper.
Next, we've got the whipped cream.
As if this thing needed anything else, Randy is going to top it with just under 2 gallons of whipped cream and some toasted almonds.
Look at that. How strategically you place each one. No kidding.
And we got one last little thing.
Oh, yeah, now you're showing off.
And then this is finishing part of it.
Dark chocolate, I would assume.
There it is. That's the meaning of life.
We get to eat it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sucker's big. Can't believe he's not using a chainsaw.
That's our portion right there.
That goes to the table like that?
This goes to the table. A tremendous amount of cake.
Yeah.
It can feed a whole table.
How would the average person even start?
You just...
It's your own
on
deal.
The corner.
Delicious. Immediately getting that raspberry. I don't think I've got enough banana on that one. I'm gonna be here a while. Somebody call my wife and tell her I'll be home next Tuesday.
That cake is giant and good.
That's all I'm gonna eat. Liar. Gibson Steakhouse. Chef Randy, thank you. Great
Thank you
job.
very much. Thank you.
Awesome.
Man, it is hard to leave Chicago. But if I can find some room in my stomach, we are headed south for some country classics that won't break the bank.
The best of everything.
Join your favorite cooking channel friends for a festive Thanksgiving.
It's the whole holiday in one bite.
With fun twists on holiday traditions.
You think what I'm thinking?
The apple candle is one of the
Greatest invention.
And unconventional menu ideas.
Why are these not served at Thanksgiving dinner?
They are. You're just going to the wrong ones.
That are sure to make this Thanksgiving one to remember.
Yes, I'm so thankful.
Thanksgiving week on Cooking Channel. Next Sunday starting at 8. Cooking Channel. Stay festive.
Wait, our tent is falling.
You got it?
We need nails.
With just 5 minutes prep, Campbell's slow cooker sauces help you cook a real dinner. Right in the middle of real life.
A true companion is someone who tells you things, is affectionate, and always has your back. Our pets take care of us in so many ways. That's why at Petco, we're so selective about what we feed them. Like Natural Balance, Ultra Whole Body Health, a gluten-free formula that supports everything from brain health to digestion. Because true companions always look out for each other. Petco, the power of together.
True Radiance is the combination of strength and beauty. That's why I use the Spin Brush Truly Radiant toothbrush. Its dual action head and longer bristles clean deeper to remove 100% more plaque, all designed to give you a cleaner, beautiful, truly radiant smile.
At Hillshire Farm, spice is the spice of life. That's why our craftsmen season every sausage perfectly, so you can coax out great flavor effortlessly. Hillshire Farm, because it's worth doing right.
For most people, earning cash back ends here at the purchase. But there's a new card in town. Introducing the Citi Double Cash Card. It lets you earn cash back when you buy and again as you pay. That's cash back twice. It's cash back with a side of cash back. The Citi Double Cash Card, the only card that lets you earn cash back twice on every purchase, with 1% when you buy and 1% as you pay. With 2 ways to earn, it makes a lot of other cards seem one-sided.
Occasional diarrhea?
Gas and bloating?
I trust my gut.
To Culturelle.
Culturelle, the only probiotic with 100% Lactobacillus GG, the most clinically studied probiotic, to help your digestive system work better.
We unite the country's coasts. We connect its people and its business. We haul its goods and carry its progress. Across 33,000 miles of the great American landscape, you'll see our never-ending salute to a nation. Union Pacific, building America.
Food Network presents the final night of Superstar Sabotage.
It's gonna be amazing.
Who's going all in?
All right, incoming.
And who's on their way out?
This is do or die. I vote die.
Don't miss Cutthroat Kitchen Superstar Sabotage Finale this Wednesday night at 9, only on Food Network.
Our quest for amazing steaks has brought us south, Louisville, Kentucky, to be exact, and
this is what I call the great American meat store. You got a couple of guys been in the restaurant business for a while. They go, let's do our own thing, man. Let's do a blue-collar steakhouse where you get a great steak at a real price. What do you got when you put all that together? Well, they call this thing the Cattleman's Roadhouse. Let's go meet these guys and see how they cook a steak.
We are just a couple of Kentucky boys trying to serve great steaks. Most of our beef is Creekstone Angus. It's usually served in white tablecloth restaurants. You don't find casual steakhouses serving it. I have so many people tell us it's the best steak they've ever had in their life.
these guys must have their finger on the pulse because they have gone from one location to 5 in just a few short years.
I have a Henry Baines burger. Delish.
This place is as no fuss as can be while delivering the best product they can get.
I come to Cattleman's for the fried pickles. They're so good.
We're here in the kitchen of the Cattleman's Roadhouse with Chef Stuart Meredith. And man, this is like Grandma used to make a country fried steak. What kind of meat do you start with?
This is a chopped sirloin. We dip it in the egg wash, and then we have our seasoning flour. It has seasoning, salt, pepper, and then some panko breadcrumbs in there as well.
That's country right there, Hoss. Gonna throw her in the grease?
Yes, sir.
Let's make it happen. Ooh, yeah. Man, that makes me hungry right there. So how long does it take?
4 or 5 minutes, probably.
Nothing goes better with chicken fried steak than classic mashed potatoes. Here they make theirs with new potatoes, sour cream, butter, salt, and pepper.
Single the country fried on top with our homemade white gravy. Kix, why don't you give it a try?
I'm all about it. I was hungry anyway. Oh, man, I could have cut this with a fork, right?
Yes, sir.
That is a tender steak. Look at that.
Good Lord, that breading is so crispy and light. I can't believe how good this is.
I hope Grandma's not watching because it's really... she used to make. Outstanding. You don't have one, you have 2 country fried steaks.
I might eat them both.
Really?
Yeah. Cattleman's does a great job, especially with country fried steak.
From a comfort classic to a little more upscale, just down the road a piece here in Louisville, we have something a bit more fancy.
We are here at the home of Jeff Ruby's. This is like the #1 steakhouse in Louisville, Kentucky. Today, we're going to the top. We're going to Jeff Ruby and his daughter, Brittany. Everything in this place goes through them. Very hands-on, very special. I'm looking forward to this one.
I traveled the whole way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to get a steak from Jeff Ruby's.
The atmosphere is fantastic. They just treat you like a king when you're here.
Every restaurant I do, I write a story behind it like it's a Broadway show or a movie. These restaurants have a lot of soul.
We have incredibly high standards. Not all cows can grow up to be a Jeff Ruby steak. This is probably the best steak that you're ever going to get.
Popular dishes at Jeff Ruby's include an incredible porterhouse, an unbelievable raw bar sampler, and classic steakhouse sides like cream spinach and green beans.
When I think about steak, I only think about Jeff Ruby's. It's the best steak in town.
That Here where the magic happens in Jeff Ruby's kitchen. We got Chef Jason doing it for us. You're gonna go a little more exotic with us on this piece of meat, huh?
We're going to make a steak Collinsworth. That's classic bordelaise, béarnaise, Alaskan red king crab, and asparagus. We're going to take our famous Jeff Ruby steak seasoning, season both sides properly.
Famous ain't gonna get it for me, Jason. Come on, you gotta give it up. Seeing some paprika.
Garlic, onion salt, kosher salt, black pepper. That's all I'm going to give out.
So what are you whooping up back here?
Mac and cheese. We're going to start with the classic roux, which is unsalted butter and flour. While that roux's going there, we're going to heat up our cream.
To that, Jason adds nutmeg, white pepper, cayenne, dry mustard, and a bit of lemon juice.
So my guess is you can't just get this in a box, huh, Jason?
No, you cannot.
Just checking.
Next, we're going to add our caramelized onions. Gives a little sweetness. Wow. Now our roux is blonde. We're going to add that in slowly. This will thicken up the bechamel sauce.
All this cheese is going in there?
6 imported cheeses. We're going to start with Italian Asiago, Pecorino Romano, and Parmigiano Reggiano. We put all the harder cheeses in first. Those will break down in the cream sauce.
Why 6 cheeses? Well, Chef Jason says it's a perfect blend. Not too rich, with just enough big flavors to make the dish remarkable.
Next, we're going to add provolone, a Swiss Gruyere, and a Danish Fontina. Once that comes to a velvety texture, we're going to have our cavatappi pasta, which is a corkscrew pasta.
So you got that already cooked?
Get that mixed in.
And because we need more cheese, we're going to add a topping of Italian Asiago, Wisconsin cheddar, and panko breadcrumbs to give it some crunch on top. That's going into a 425-degree oven for 10 minutes.
Now we're pulling out the mac and cheese out of the oven. We get this big thing off here.
Oh, look at that.
And we're assembling the steak Collinsworth.
Man, I like a steak that's got some good char on the outside of it, too. I really like where you're going there.
Little bordelaise. It's a veal demi reduction with red wine. We're going to top it with 3 spears of asparagus, the Alaskan red king crab, and a little sauce béarnaise.
That's
now
awesome.
It's time to dig in.
This dish is named for famed NFL player Chris Collinsworth. I get it. I'd put my name on that.
Would you do me a huge favor? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I feel like I should give a little speech or should have a poem before I eat this. That reduction sauce is outstanding. What a great combination between it and the béarnaise, too.
Great contrast between all the flavors.
Now, any son of the South loves mac and cheese, but I've never seen anything made quite like this. I love that crust on there, too. Good grief, that's good.
It's so creamy, and love that crunch on top.
This is definitely setting the new standard for mac and cheese.
Do you want some macaroni and cheese?
You know, I ate some macaroni and cheese in the back. That's not like making mac and cheese.
That's like, there's 57 kind of cheeses in there.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? You got that porterhouse over there?
It's absolutely delicious. I've never had a bad steak at Jeff Ruby's in my life.
What a crazy cool place this is, huh?
That was good, but time to keep moving. When we come back, we're going home. Well, to my home, Nashville, Tennessee, where we're going to meet a chef serving amazing local product with a relaxed feel. You won't want to miss this.
The best of everything.
You see this? This is the Holiday Cookie Factory. We're working with a base of chocolate chip cookie dough. Everyone uses sugar cookies at the holidays, but we all know we really want chocolate chip cookie dough. Now, we got a big bowl of it here. We broke it down into smaller bowls, so each kid gets their own little creative play bowl where they can create their own cookies. And right here, this is the nerve center of the operation. This is the ingredient station. This is where the magic happens. What are you guys putting in yours?
Some marshmallows and chocolate chips.
And you roll them into balls and put them down here, and then they go from here into the oven. They get baked, they come out, and they look like this, and they get iced. Now, over here, once the cookies are iced and totally made, this is where a food becomes a gift.
So Ellen and I are taking all the cookies and we're putting them in bags, and this is where they turn into something, like you said, you can give to family members and friends. You know, if you don't eat them all.
Get in the know with Good to Know at cookingchanneltv.com/goodtoknow.
Simon's favorite snack melts in his mouth. His favorite teething toy does not.
Graduates Puffs. Growing up. Gerber.
Introducing Kohl's Yes to You Rewards. You shop, you earn, no matter how you pay. Cash, check, debit, or any credit card. You'll earn points on your purchases and get a $5 reward for every 100 points. Shop your favorite brands like Levi's, Adidas, Izod, and KitchenAid, and earn points no matter how you pay. Get ready to save, share, and be surprised. Just enroll to learn more. Kohl's Yes to You Rewards. Enroll today, in-store, or visit kohls.com/rewards.
With diabetes, it's tough to keep life balanced. I don't always have time to eat like I should. That's why I like Glucerna shakes. They have slowly digestible carbs to help minimize blood sugar spikes.
Glucerna, the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
We want to have friends and family come, have a big, big celebration in upstate New York.
Very festive, huh?
Yes.
And we hope you like your turkey.
You gave me an American passport without asking me if I ever cooked a turkey.
With a Tuscan twist.
It's like our marriage. Yes!
Music for my ears. Sounds like the wine is good too on that end of the table, huh?
I'm so happy you're doing this with me.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Extra Virgin, a Tuscan Thanksgiving special. Next Sunday night at 8.
Your mission? A homemade dinner in 30 minutes. Go. Your method? New Campbell soups for easy cooking. Helping you cook recipes like speedy sausage rigatoni in just 30 minutes. Dinner accomplished. Try New Campbell soups for easy cooking.
Hey, Tom. Small job? No, I'm doing the whole living room. Hey, you guys should come over later.
Not everyone knows about the exclusive one-coat color collection from new Behr Marquee Interior. How every marquee color covers in one coat, guaranteed. It turns a two-coat job into an easy marquee afternoon.
You're still at it.
New Behr Marquee, Behr's most advanced interior paint and primer ever, exclusively at the Home Depot. Good, better, Behr.
Sweet, spicy, savory. Red Lobster's endless shrimp and soon. The year's largest variety, like new spicy sriracha shrimp or Parmesan shrimp scampi. As much as you like, any way you like, but it won't last long. So hurry in today and see food differently.
We're having a baby, and we're in this one-bedroom loft, so we gotta find a house.
Using Realtor.com put the process in my hands. Realtor.com is the most accurate home search site.
Accuracy matters.
The Realtor shows me things I wouldn't normally find on my own.
We worked with a realtor who knew the area.
A realtor made sure that we were the first ones in the door when a new house came onto the market.
There's no way I could have gotten through this process without him.
Realtor.com and Realtors. Together, we make home happen.
Steak is all about community. We're kind of in a community that's really close to home for me. We're in Franklin, Tennessee today, and we're going to the Cork and Cow. Now, Jason McConnell is the chef here, and he takes steak to the next level. And it's also, for this part of the world, well, a little bit exotic.
Not only is he using some different cooking methods, but dishes like shrimp and scallop gnocchi, a short rib and brisket burger, and zucchini fries are in high demand.
We love a great steakhouse. We have been to them all around the country. No one else does it quite like here.
Hey, Chef Jason. Hey, how you doing today?
Great, good to see you.
I heard a nasty rumor that you might share a couple of steak secrets with me.
Come on back, let me show you what we're doing.
Let's do it, awesome. Jason, good grief. I mean, these are some amazing looking cuts of meat.
We call this a tomahawk ribeye. It's 32 ounces.
The women really love this steak. If you're having an issue with your husband, you can just get a hold to the bone there.
You can take the bone home for afterwards.
Chef Jason believes the best steak is cooked over a live fire. Here they use a mixture of oak, which burns hot, and hickory, which adds smoke flavor.
So we're just going to let that cook right now. It's a big guy. It takes a little while to go.
When you're really Janet in this restaurant, how many steaks, say, would you cook a night?
Maybe a couple hundred steaks.
Really? No wonder I can't get a reservation.
It's pretty rocking here.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people want to push and push and push.
Yeah.
All the juice is coming out. So let the grill do its work, and you should have a great steak.
Leave that thing alone.
We've got our steak medium rare. We're going to want to let it sit for about a minute or so.
Less is hard, just needs a little rest.
It needs a little rest.
Every steak at the Cork and Cow is topped with their tasty house-made lemon butter.
We're going to let that just sit. The butter starts to melt, and it creates its own sauce.
With this dish, Jason tosses fried potatoes in a classic chimichurri made of parsley, garlic, vinegar, and olive oil.
One of my favorite things is just a little bit of that chimichurri on the top as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's the tomahawk.
God, what a great presentation that is. I'm waiting for this one, Jason.
A nice crisp crust on the outside and so tender and juicy inside.
You taste the lemon in that butter, too. That really is delicious. Chef Jason let me cook everything today. I don't know if
I'm most impressed.
Thank you.
You can sing and cook.
Having the butter on top makes it exceptional.
You're not afraid of a little butter, huh?
No, your body knows what to do with that.
So my body knows what to do. I raised some beef cattle. I raised beef master cattle, and I know you kind of come from that background.
I did. My grandfather was a cattleman, so I grew up around cattle my whole life, and I learned early on that every steak doesn't come on a piece of cellophane.
Yeah, you name them dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Careful with
Don't
that.
get too attached.
Well, show me what you do here.
So what we're going to do is talk about sous vide cooking.
That's how you say it.
And exactly.
Sous vide.
Sous vide.
That's how we say the big truck with the back on it down here. It's not an SUV, it's just a sous vide.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's a fancy way to say boil in the bag. So we've got our New York strip here, and we're going to cut about a 2-inch cut.
Now, I love a strip steak. Some people say it's a little tougher or whatever, but to me, that's probably one of the most flavorful steaks.
It is. And then as far as sous vide goes, it's a great way to not only tenderize the steak, but you can also introduce a lot of flavor into it.
Makes sense.
So in this bag, we've got a little bit of our lemon butter that we do. These are chopped shallots, and then we've got a little bit of fresh thyme here. So all that goes in the bag, and we're gonna take it to our machine. It's gonna vacuum seal it, so it's gonna pull out all the air. And then we're just gonna put it into our bath. We're gonna set the machine to about 135 degrees. And the great thing about sous vide is it's not gonna overcook because the water's not warm enough.
So where would a man buy him a hot bath like that?
Google it. You can get anything online, and there are lots of different versions.
They have them in gold if you want them.
You got it. So we're gonna pull it out.
That's just an old gray steak, though, man. We got to put that baby on the grill.
We are.
You're going hot, hot, hot here.
All we're looking to do now is put a nice little crust on the outside.
Gotcha.
So that's probably going to be about 2 minutes per side, and it's ready.
What are we going to eat with that?
So what we're going to do is take some fresh asparagus, farm egg, hazelnuts, and make a really cool little side dish.
An egg right on the asparagus.
Right on top.
Ooh, show me how that works.
We're going to start with about 8 stalks of asparagus right on the grill. We're going to do a sunny side up farm egg. Now we're going to take this steak off. Got another nice crust on that side.
That's a beauty.
We love the lemon butter here.
That's just not going to make it taste bad, is it?
It's not going to hurt the situation. We're going to do just a few of the shallots and then just a little bit of our fresh thyme.
Yeah, go right on there.
And then finish it with a little bit of that sea salt. We're going to put our asparagus right onto the plate. Got our egg here.
Oh, yeah.
And we see it's a little runny.
That is
still.
awesome. Neighbors are going to freak when I start throwing an egg on that asparagus. A little something I just thought of.
We've got some toasted hazelnuts.
Hazelnuts.
And then this is a sherry vinaigrette. It's got brown butter in it. And then the last thing is we're going to do a little bit of Parmesan right on top. That's the dish. New York strip, sous vide, and then grilled asparagus salad.
Dang, you're making me hungry. I got to cut into this steak. So you're telling me we dunk this in water and it's going to, look at that. I mean, that steak is perfect.
That steak is just bursting with flavor, and I can't believe it is cooked so perfectly throughout.
Got lucky again, Jason.
Hey.
I'm so proud of you. All right, I got to go again. Want some? Sorry.
You go right ahead.
I don't think there's enough. So you folks enjoying a little meal here?
We are loving it. The asparagus with this egg on there was awesome.
Isn't that cool?
And look at us. We ate just
I'm
about
so
all that.
proud of y'all.
I can't wait to try out what I learned at home, but before that, just one place left on our steak journey, a rich history and world-class steaks. You won't want to miss it.
Hell yeah.
The best of everything.
Who doesn't want a little magic in their desserts?
How sweet it is. Pastries just make my heart flutter. Gooey. How unique. This
is Unique Sweets.
Unique Sweets. All new tonight at 10.
Join your favorite cooking channel friends for a festive Thanksgiving.
It's the whole holiday in one bite.
That are sure to make this Thanksgiving one to remember.
I'm so thankful.
Thanksgiving week on Cooking Channel. Next Sunday starting at 8. Cooking Channel. Stay festive.
don't disguise bad odors. Continuously neutralize them with Glad with Febreze. All around the world, the dedicated people of United Airlines are there to support you. That's Got Your Back friendly.
The light, crispy taste of Lay's potato chips. One taste, and you're in love.
I am totally blind. And sometimes I struggle to sleep at night and stay awake during the day. This is called non-24, a circadian rhythm disorder that affects up to 70% of people who are totally blind.
Talk to your doctor about your symptoms and learn more by calling 844-824-2424 or visit your24info.com.
Don't let non-24 get in the way of your pursuit of happiness.
Looks like another typical night. How can I make it better? Hey, I've got just the thing, Holland House. The bold flavor of Holland House makes meals better.
Enhance every dish with Holland House. Visit HollandHouseFlavors.com for recipes and tips.
It's the Piranha Apocalypse! Piranha Apocalypse! I gotta call home and warn my family. Why would you call the home number?
You don't get it, I have Vonage. With your new service, I can call my home phone number and it rings on up to 2 other mobile phones.
That's amazing!
Dad, I can't talk right now.
Take your home phone anywhere for just $9.99 a month for a full 6 months. Sign up for our best offer ever at Vonage.com.
For a love that can endure any fashion trend, Duke's family only feeds him Iams. With 2 times the meat than other leading brands, it helps keep him strong from tiara to toenail. Just one of many Iams formulas to keep love strong.
Chloe is 9 months old.
She is the greatest thing ever.
One little smile, one little laugh. Anybody? We would do anything for her. My name is Kim Bryant, and my husband and I made a will on LegalZoom.
It was really easy to do.
We created LegalZoom to help you take care of the ones you love. Go to LegalZoom.com today and complete your will in minutes. At LegalZoom.com, we put the law on your side.
Single Christians, good news. ChristianMingle.com has over 13 million registered members, nearly 4 million new members in the past year alone. Every day, members send more than 200,000 messages. I sent one of those messages and met my beautiful wife. That's good news. Join today and find God's match for you. Sometimes we wait for God to make the next move when God is saying it's your time to act. The next move is yours. Joining is easy and free. Join ChristianMingle.com today.
Being a personal chef, I'm always trying to top the last dish that I did, so I constantly travel and taste.
These are gorgeous. Where are these from? All right.
At the Art Institute, I learned over 20 different types of cuisines from all over the world. It's like traveling the world in a classroom. Now I can fuse all different cuisines so I can keep giving my clients different types of foods and dishes. When I see that first bite and they love that meal, I know I've done my job for the day.
We're in Nashville today, and there's a lot of cool places to eat here, a lot of great steakhouses. But right now, we are going old school, super cool, because we going to my place now. This is the Standard. It's actually a private club. Upstairs, we got a lot of fun cigar smoking, scotch drinking going on. Downstairs, a very small and very cool dining area. And steaks, oh yeah.
This building has been around since the late 1840s and offers an old-timey charm like no other. Not to mention their noteworthy dishes like their rack of lamb and wagyu filet.
This is absolutely the best steak I've ever had in my life. It's too good to eat.
Back in the kitchen keeping everything running smoothly is Chef Will Harrington.
Every sheriff has his steak thing, so what would you say is yours, Will?
What we're doing here is the standard. This is my signature for filet. What it is a USDA prime cut of meat on top of a truffle hash, finished with a gorgonzola shiitake cream, and topped with tobacco onions.
Wow, a lot of big words for a boy from Georgia.
We're gonna start with this badea onion, which is from Georgia. I'm just gonna julienne these onions.
Is that a girl you knew, or? We're gonna julienne that.
We're gonna add a little bit of smoked paprika. And then we're gonna go a little bit of cornstarch and a dab of salt. So you wanna get that all mixed together. And then we're gonna add a beer batter. Just mix it all together. Now we're gonna move over to the fryer.
Oh, yeah. You got them all loose sealed there.
Oh, yeah.
What was that girl's name again?
Julienne.
Oh, yeah, Julienne.
Julienne. But if you look at them, they look like tobacco leaves.
Ah, I get it.
Hence the name tobacco onion. Next up, we have a USDA prime beef tenderloin. This kind of quality of beef, salt, pepper, and just a dab of olive oil, so you can actually taste what you're eating.
Folks at home seem to be missing the boat a little bit. I know I have more than once, marinating it in a bunch of stuff to where you get so far gone that...
Oh, of course.
Taste everything but the steak.
Now, if I'm doing a skirt steak, marinate away.
Your $2 piece of meat might need some help.
Exactly.
Pound on it for a while.
Exactly. Next up, we're gonna do the truffle hash. Truffle hash is shredded potatoes, a little sour cream, a little bit of Parmesan, some truffle oil, and some black truffles. We bake it in the oven for a little while, pull it out, and then we go from here.
It's easy to overuse truffle, right?
Definitely. A little bit goes a long way.
Should you ever eat a steak well done?
You should not.
My dad used to say, cook it till it didn't have any sense left in it.
The best way to really regulate your steak is sear it on the grill, and then I finish it in the oven. That way I can control exactly what temperature.
There's some pretty hash browns.
We have our beautiful filet. And then next up is our standard sauce. Tobacco onions, right there on the top. This is your standard filet. If you want to do the honors.
Heck yeah, I want to do the honors.
Pretty good.
Delicious. God, what a great sauce that is.
Love the crispiness of the onions over that filet and sauce. Wow.
So good.
Yeah, and a great sauce.
The standard sauce, apparently awesome sauce.
How is that filet? It's fantastic. Isn't
Perfect.
It? You know what kind of sauce that is?
Yeah.
Got truffles in it.
Truffles.
It's good, isn't it? This is why, man, you see this on the menu and you think, you're kidding, right? Bacon wrapped in bacon.
That's exactly right. It's swine at its best.
You got to show me how this works, man.
All right, first off, we get a pork loin. Putting a little bit of salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. So after we season this bad boy up, and we load her down in the smoker. Being that it's such an old house, we don't have a proper smoker, so what we've done is we've fashioned our own.
So this could be one of these don't try this at home sort of things?
This probably is one of those don't try that at home kind of things.
But you actually got wood chips in there in a pan, a little bit of water probably just to keep stuff from getting too crazy and too smoky and whatever.
Just to get that nice hickory smoke. You smoke this for about 7 minutes, and this is gonna be your end result. The beautiful smoked pork loin.
Wow, what a big old chunk of anaconda that is, huh?
Portion this out, and then we're gonna wrap the bacon with the bacon.
Nice.
Then again with our salt, pepper, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. Now while this is grilling, we'll go ahead and make it our succotash.
Succotash.
So we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, and our corn will go straight into the pan. And this is gonna give it a nice little bit of caramelization. And then what we have here are speckled butter beans. I like to add a little bit of fresh chicken stock.
Got them bubbling now.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then we just let that guy stew down for a bit. With the bacon wrapped bacon, you got smoke, very savory. So we got a molasses reduction. It's molasses, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of butter. That's gonna add a little bit of sweetness to this whole deal. And then we go straight in the oven with this guy. Yeah. As this is finishing, we add a little bit of fresh basil. And then place that bad boy right on top. And then we finish it with just a little bit more molasses glaze.
It's a great look.
There you have our bacon wrapped bacon.
Let's give this a shot. Nice. Oh, yeah.
That molasses really adds the right amount of sweet to the smokiness of the pork.
What a great finish that is. It's awesome, Will. All right. Fantastic.
Can't go wrong, double the pork.
I love that. Cheers to you. All right.
So what's nice about the Standard is that it's not a chain. It feels more local.
That's really the bottom line idea, is family steakhouses with tradition, and it's sort of a place where you meet.
From Chicago to Louisville and back home to Nashville, I've learned just how beloved America's favorite food is. We've shared some stories, had some laughs, and eaten more steak than you can imagine. Maybe I'll be seeing you around